Imagine you have a bank account that deposits $86,400 every single morning. But there's a catch. You cannot save the balance. Every evening, whatever you haven't used is deleted, gone forever. What would you do? You would withdraw every single cent, right? We all know this riddle. It represents time, 86,400 seconds in a day. Yet, unlike money, we throw time away like it's infinite. We say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next year, or when things calm down. But here is the brutal truth. Later is a place where dreams go to die. Welcome to Pinoy Growth. Today, we are shattering the biggest illusion that holds you back. The illusion of having time. Chapter 1. The Trap of Someday. The psychology of waiting. We have all been there. You have a dream. Maybe it's writing a book, getting in shape, or launching that business. You feel the spark. But then a quiet, seductive voice whispers in your ear. Not today. I'm too tired. I'll start on Monday. This isn't just laziness. It is biology. Psychologists call it present bias. Your brain is evolutionarily hardwired to prioritize immediate comfort over long-term reward. It wants the safety of the couch now, rather than the pride of achievement later. Here is the strange reality. When you think about your future self, the version of you 6 months from now, your brain sees a stranger. You subconsciously dump your problems onto this stranger. You think, future me will have more energy? Future me will be more disciplined. But that is a lie. Future you is going to be just as tired and just as busy as you are right now. The myth of the perfect moment. This leads us to the most dangerous illusion of all, the myth of the perfect moment. We convince ourselves that we are waiting for inspiration. We are waiting for the stars to align. Let me be clear. Inspiration is not a guest that visits the lazy. It is a reward for those who are already working. If you are standing on the edge of the diving board, waiting to feel ready to jump, you will stand there until the sun goes down. Readiness is not a feeling. It is a decision. There will never be a time when you feel perfectly rested. There will never be a time when you have zero distractions. The right time does not exist. It is a fairy tale we tell ourselves to justify our fear. The cost of inaction. We treat procrastination like it is a harmless bad habit. We joke about it. But procrastination is actually a tranquilizer. It numbs you. It creates a false sense of immortality. You think you are simply pressing the pause button on your life. But life does not have a pause button. While you wait for Monday, the clock is still ticking. While you wait for the new year, the seasons are changing. You are not pausing the movie. You are letting the film run through the projector while the screen is blank. You might still think, it's okay, I have plenty of time left. That is what your brain tells you to keep you comfortable. But comfort is the enemy of truth. What happens when we stop looking at time as an endless ocean and start looking at it as a bank account with a fixed balance? Let's look at the math. And I warn you, the numbers are terrifying. Chapter 2. The Life Calendar. The visualization. Let's stop talking about feelings for a moment. Let's look at the raw data. Imagine a single sheet of paper. On it, there's a grid of empty boxes, rows and columns. One box represents 1 week of your life. If you live to be 90 years old, which is optimistic, you get exactly 4,680 boxes. That is it. That is the entire map of your existence. If you are 25 years old right now, look at the grid. More than a quarter of the page is already blacked out. Gone. If you are 40, nearly half the paper is ash. We look at a calendar and think we have years left. But when you see it as weeks, it becomes terrifyingly small. The free time fallacy. But wait, the math gets worse. You don't actually own all the remaining boxes. Subtract the time you spend sleeping. That is 1/3 of the grid gone instantly. Now, Subtract the time you spend working, commuting, grocery shopping, and cleaning your house. That is another massive chunk blacked out. What is left? The white space, the discretionary time. This is the only time you actually have to build your business, to travel, to play with your children, or to find love. It is not years. It is barely a sliver. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said 2,000 years ago, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. The comfortable lie. Most people look at this grid and feel panic. So they look away. They tell themselves a comfortable lie. I will do the big things when I retire. I will travel when I am 65. I will write the book when I have finished my career. We treat the boxes at the bottom of the page, the elderly years, as if they are guaranteed gold. We hoard our dreams for the very end. But here is the brutal twist that nobody calculates. You assume those final boxes will be empty. You assume you will have the energy to use them. But what if those boxes are filled with back pain, with illness, with fatigue? You are saving your best life for a time when you might be too tired to live it. Look at the box you're in right now. This week, what if this day is the last good box you have left? Chapter 3. The Death of Regret. The Shift. Take a breath. Looking at the shortness of life can be overwhelming, but the goal here isn't to make you panic. It is to give you focus. Death is not the enemy. Death is the deadline. And deadlines get things done. When you realize that the clock will stop, everything else becomes clear. The petty arguments, they vanish. The fear of failure, it becomes trivial. The embarrassment of looking stupid, it doesn't matter anymore. You stop asking, what if I fail? And you start asking, what if I never try? Because the only thing scarier than failure is regret. The top 5 regrets. Bronnie Ware was a nurse who spent years caring for people in the last weeks of their lives. She asked them about their biggest regrets. Do you know what nobody said? Nobody said, I wish I had worked more overtime. Nobody said, I wish I had bought a bigger house. Nobody said, I wish I had spent more time scrolling through other people's lives on a screen. The number one regret was this. I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. Are you living your life? Or are you living a script written by your parents, your boss, or society? Because when the credits roll, you are the only one who has to answer for it. The now mindset. So, here is the challenge. Stop waiting for the storm to pass. Learn to dance in the rain. Stop waiting for the right time to say, I love you. Say it today. Stop waiting for the perfect economy to start your business. Start it today. Pick one thing, just one thing you have been putting off, and do it. Write the first page. Buy the domain name. Make the phone call. Do not let the sun go down on your potential one more time. The illusion is broken. The clock is ticking. You don't have time. You only have this moment. What will you do right now? If this video woke something up inside you, hit the like button and subscribe to Pinoy Growth. Don't wait to join us. Do it now. See you in the next video.